See, in inventory valuation, one of the area where you might find difficult is taking the stock, paying attention. Listen to it, listen to it. Let's assume this is purely logical. இதுக்கு accounts க்கு சம்பந்தமே கிடையாது. It's purely logical, pay attention. Let's assume we are preparing final accounts on 31st March. We are preparing final accounts on 31st March 2013. And we want the inventory on this date. What do you mean inventory? Stock on 31st March. Let us assume 31st March is a working day. 31st March is a working day. Can you close your business and take the stock on that day? No. Let's assume we are taking the stock 21st March 2013. The value of the stock is 5 lakhs. The value of the stock is 5 lakhs. But can you, okay, about 9 days before there was a holiday. That time you have taken the stock. The value of the stock is how much? 5 lakhs. Can you take this stock for balance sheet on 31st March? So we are not able to take the stock on 31st March because it's a working day. I cannot close business and take the stock on that day. So I've taken a stock on a prayer day. I've taken a stock on a prayer day. This is a value at a later date or prayer date? Prayer date. What to do? Simple. Add all the inflows from 21st March to what? 31st March. Whatever belongs to current year, you include it. What and all will be inflow? Purchases, of course, it will be at cost. Sales returns. Sales returns, you have to take it at what? At cost. It will be at selling price, but you have to take it at what price? Cost price to value the inventory. Less all the outflow. Outflow means purchase returns, it will be at what price? Cost price, it will be available. Sales, you have to take it at what? Cost. That is, you have to take cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. Simple. Let's assume we purchased for 30,000 and the sales returns are around 1,000 rupees cost of the goods. Purchase returns are like 500 and cost of goods sold is like about 1,20,000. If you do this, you will get stock as on what date? 31st March 2023. This will be the value. Clear? So add all inflow minus all outflow within this period, you will get stock on this date. From the stock, you will provide for which one? Certain damages. For example, you find out of the stock, some stocks are having lower value. For example, some stock is having a cost of 10,000 rupees, but the market value is only 6,000 rupees. It's a slow moving stock, dead stock, outdated stock. If you sell it, you will get only 6,000. You will value the stock at what? Cost or market price, whichever is less. So how much is reduced here? 4,000 is reduced. So you'll do like less reduction in value. Reduction in value due to reduction in market price. How much you have to reduce? Please remember the stock is already included at cost 10,000. The stock will include at cost of how much? 10,000. But we have to value at how much? 6,000. Whether you have to adjust for 10,000 or 6,000? No. You have to adjust for the reduction in value. What is the reduction in value? 4,000. Okay, let us assume you send some goods on approval basis to the customer. Okay, goods sent on approval. Lying with the customer about 50,000 rupees. Cost of the stock is, let us assume 40,000. You will include this stock. Add stock with customers at cost. Stock with customers at what? Cost, you will include it. But basic adjustments are add inflow minus which one? Outflow. Other things depends on the question. This is stock at a prior date. Suppose, wait. Stock was taken on 21st March. We go forward and find out stock at the end of the year. So forward போகும்போது என்ன பண்ணணும்? Add all the inflows minus all what? Outflows பண்ணணும். Suppose, wait பண்ணுங்க. Stock is taken on 10th April 2023. Let's assume it showed 6,25,000. This is at a prior date or later date? Later date. இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுங்க? Think reverse. Add all outflows because it belongs to next year. Less all inflows because it belongs to next year. So reverse work பண்ணுங்க. Forward போகும்போது add inflow minus outflow, you will get the stock. உள்ள வரதெல்லாம் add பண்ணிட்டு வெளில போறதெல்லாம் less பண்ணுங்க, you will get the stock. Reverse work பண்ணும்போது என்ன பண்ணுங்க? Add back the outflows happened in the next period, less all the inflows that has happened, you will get the stock on what date? 31st of March 2023. Here, ரொம்ப simple. Forward போகும்போது think normally. Include all the goods came in, minus all the goods went out. You will get the stock. Suppose if you are doing the opposite, what do you mean by opposite? Stock is given at a later date now. Add back all the outflows, deduce all the inflows, you will get the stock on that date. Here also, you will provide for reduction in the value of stock. For example, we find some goods are sent. Let us assume it was sent in November month during rainy season to the customer for 30,000 rupees. Okay. And the customer said, no, the stock is damaged due to rain. I cannot take it for 30,000. I can take it only for 12,000. I can take it only for 12,000. Now, what is the reduction in value? 18,000 you will provide for reduction in value. You will provide for which one? Reduction in value like that. Suppose if there is a damaged goods, okay, and if you find if there is a loss, you provide for all losses, then adjust the value of stock. Let us better to go to a question so that you will understand better. This I have taken from December 2023 model test paper. December 2023 model test paper. Read the question. If this is asked, it will be for about 5 to 6 marks on the mark. Question தான் பெருசா இருக்கும். Answer 4 line தான். Go through that. Please read. Stock taking for the year ended 31st March was completed on what date? 10th April. இப்போ prior data, later data. Later date. இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்? Reverse. Add all the outflows, eliminate all the inflows. Okay, eliminate பண்றீங்கன்னா that belongs to next period. What is the amount given? 3,35,000. After the end of the accounting period till the completion of the stock taking, sales for the next year என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 13,750. Profit margin என்ன சொல்லிருக்கான்? 33 1/3% on cost. So listen, pay attention. Stock as on what date is given? 10th April 2023 is given. What is the value given? 3,35,000 given. We will add all outflow, then less all the inflows. And outflow from 1st April to 10th April. Don't copy it, wait பண்ணுங்க. 2023. Inflows also 1st to what? 10th April 2023 you will eliminate. Wait பண்ணுங்க. So look at this. What is the sales made? 13,750. What is the profit margin? 33.33%. 33.33% is nothing but 1/3 on cost. It will be 1/4 on sales. What is the sales given? 13,750 less 1/4 on sales. 1/4 என்ன வரும்? So the goods outflow 10,313 வரும். So cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 10,313. 10,313. Then purchases for the next year included in the stock. Purchases for the next year included in the stock. 18,000 cost minus 10% trade discount. So this is inflow. என்ன பண்ணும்? Cost of purchases. 18,000 minus 10% trade discount. What is the net cost? 16,200. 16,200 is the main. During this period, goods were added to the stock at a market price of how much? 600 for which one? Market price, na selling price. Market price is nothing but selling price. Sales returns கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Wait பண்ணுங்க. What is the sales returns? This is given at selling price 600. அதுல profit margin எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? 1/4 on sales. 1/4 on sales. So what is the cost of goods? 450. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Inflow outflow inflow, cost of sales returns, cost of sales returns, cost of the goods returned எவ்வளவு இருக்குங்க 450 minus 450 என்னது inflow. Next பாருங்க என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கான். After the stock taking, it was found that there was a slow moving old items costing how much 2250, which should be taken at what 1050. Read this. இது வந்து not inflow or outflow. Reduction in the value of inventory. Stock was taken at 2250, sir. But what is the market price? 1050. So less reduction in inventory value. Slow moving items. It was taken at 2050, but what is the real value? 1050. So what is the reduction? Actually, in the stock line, the 2050 include ஆயிருக்கு. But the market value எவ்வளவு 1050 தான். What is the reduction? 1000 rupees you provide for. This is not inflow or outflow, it is a separate line item. Next. No. This is only inflow. Oh, yeah. This is not goods came in or moved out. நம்ம இருக்கிற goods வந்து value கம்மியா இருக்குன்னு. This is not inflow or outflow. This is not goods purchased or sold. The goods which are with us are having what? Lower value, provide for that loss. Provide for that loss. Only this is inflow and outflow of goods. Next பாருங்க. Due to heavy floods, certain goods costing 3100 were received from the supplier beyond the delivery date of the customer. As a result, the customer refused to take the delivery. Net realizable value of the stock is only what? 2500. Read this, understand it, then we'll solve. ரொம்ப சிம்பிள். கூட்ஸ் எவ்வளவு காஸ்ட்டுங்க 3100. கஸ்டமர் ஐ மீன் சப்ளையர் டிலே பண்ணி டெலிவரி பண்ணிட்டாங்க. ஸ்டாக் நம்ம கிட்ட தான் இருக்கு 3100. கஸ்டமர் வந்து வில் பே ஒன்லி வாட் 2500. There is a reduction. It's not inflow or outflow. Less reduction inventory value due to the flood will affect on inventory. எவ்வளவு 600.
Sir, the platform damage on 31st March 2025, the customer has agreed to take. So, the கம்மியானதுக்கு அப்புறம் உள்ள value balance அந்த 10K
ஆமா, but the stock belongs to which period? The stock belongs to which period? 31st March period. That's why we adjusted. This inventory 3100 was there on 31st March. And the inventory தான் customer வந்து 2500 எடுத்துக்கிறேன்னு சொல்றோம். So, அப்போ this loss happened in which period? Last period. So, provide for it. So, only this much is inflow and outflow. Only up to this, it is goods came in and went out. Let it be forward working or reverse working. This is common. This is common. So, this will give us which one? Value of the stock on what date? 31st March 2023. Take up this. The problem will be there in which material? The subsite practice test paper. The problem will be there. Solution I request you to take it. I repeat. Why are we adding an outflow? Why are we adding outflow? We are going forward working or reverse working. Cost of goods sold out நீங்க add பண்ணுங்க. Inflows minus பண்ணுங்க. This belongs to next period. அதனால eliminate பண்ணுங்க. The cost of goods purchased and cost of sales returns eliminate பண்ணுங்க. இது common. Let it be forward or reverse. Okay, reduction in inventory value we will provide. Reduction in inventory value which is affected by flood 3100 minus 2500 we will adjust so that we will get the value of stock. Take up. Actually, exam question always forward date கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. You can think normally. Okay, like 21st March கொடுத்து 31st March பண்ணா ஈஸியா ஒர்க் பண்ணிடுவீங்க. Add inflow minus outflow. Reverse thinking na konja difficult logical. Clear? Add outflows that are happened in the next year minus inflows, you will get which one? The cost. The last two are not based on inflow outflow concept, later date, prior date concept. That is general. Forward or reverse, so you will do this. Shall we? போறீங்களா அது? This was December 2023 practice test paper. That is model test paper. Again, June 2023 leave model test paper layer, question paper layer. We will solve that next. Same later date stock valuation. Later date stock valuation. This model question you can expect for 5 marks in the exam. Shall we? கேட்பாங்க கேட்டானா you are lucky. Look at this question. Raj Limited, this is June 2023 model test paper. Model test paper. Okay, 31st March. But stock taking happened on what date? 10th April. What is the value of the stock? 5 lakhs. Sales is entered in the sales book on the day of dispatch. Returns inward is taken only when the goods are taken back. When goods are sold, immediately sales record la பண்ணிடுவோம். But goods customer return பண்ணா customer நம்ம கையில எப்போ வந்துச்சோ அப்பதான் ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. Purchases are entered in the purchase book once the invoices are what? Received. Okay. Sales 80,000 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Free samples for business promotion is given to us. Purchases during the period amounting to 40,000, but 8,000 is not received at the end of the stock taking கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Invoice of goods purchased amounting to 80,000 was received on 28th March, but goods were not included in stock கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Rate of gross profit is how much? 25% of cost. Especially read these two sentences, understand it, then we will solve it. Read the question at least twice or thrice, then we will solve it. Read the second point. Purchases are entered in the purchase book once the invoices are received. So we have included in purchases. We have included in purchases before 28th March itself. It's an inventory belonging to last year. This is an inventory belonging to which year? Last year, but it is not included in stock. Not included in stock. Add inventory belonging to 31st March 22. Not included. Not included. எவ்வளவு include பண்ணணும்? எவ்வளவு include பண்ணணும்? 80,000 you have to include. So that is like an error. You have not included, include it now. So this will give us value of stock on 31st March 2022. That's it. Compared to the last question, this is a simple question. Cost of sales and free samples. We are doing a reverse working, add outflow, less inflow, purchases like எவ்வளவு delivery இருக்கோ அது மட்டும் எடுத்துங்க. Then inventory belonging to the last period, not included in inventory, include it now. You will get the value of stock. Take this. Look at this question. This is not based on stock taking. This is based on preparation of trading account. This is preparation of which one? You can do it either by trading account model or by a statement model. You'll get the same thing. They give you the following information on 31st March கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Value of the stock on 1st April 2020 is given. Purchases during the year is given. Manufacturing expenses during the year கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. These are all debit side items in which account? Trading account. Then sales for the year கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Sales for the year கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Then at the time of valuing the stock on 31st March 2020 last year, 2,40,000 was written off from a particular item which was originally purchased for how much? 8 lakhs. This was sold during the year. Whether that stock is there at the end of the year, is it sold? It is sold for 6 lakhs 40. Except for the transaction, rate of the gross profit is how much? 1/3 on cost. This was asked in May 2021. May 2021, November 2021 exam, December 2021 exam. ரொம்ப சிம்பிள். இந்த மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் கேட்டானா prepare which account? Trading account போடலாம். Listen. To opening stock. What is the opening stock? What is the opening stock given? 28 lakhs. To purchases. Copy பண்ண கூட வேணாம். Just to view 1 crore 38 lakh 40,000. To direct expenses. Many expenses. Direct expenses. Manufacturing expenses. எவ்வளவு இருக்குங்க? 28 lakhs இருக்கு. By sales. What is the sales for the period? 2 crore 8 lakh 80,000. 2 crore 8 lakh 80,000. To gross profit. To gross profit, we have to work out. How to work out the gross profit? Simple. 1/3 on cost. Now it will be what? 1/4 on sales. Some goods were sold for a loss. Some goods were sold at 6 lakhs 40,000 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Some goods were sold at how much? 6 lakhs 40,000 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So eliminate that. 2 crore 8 lakh 80,000 minus what? 6 lakhs 40,000 போடுங்க. 2 crore 8 lakh 80,000 minus 6 lakhs 40,000. This into எவ்வளவு percentage? This into எவ்வளவு percentage profit? 1/3 on cost. Now it will be what? 1/4 on sales. How much? 50 lakh 60,000. 50 lakh 60,000. Go through this. Ask me if there is a doubt. Read the question once again. 2,40,000 has been written off for a particular item which had original cost of how much? 8 lakhs. And the last cost automatic adjust ஆயிடும். This item was sold during the year for how much? 6 lakhs 40,000. So the 2 crore 8 lakh 80,000 less 6 lakhs 40,000 sales include ஆயிருக்கு. Clear? 2 crore 8 lakh 80,000 less 6 lakhs 40,000 include ஆயிருக்கும். Balance எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? Balance sales the profit is so much? 1/4 on sales. If you tally this, you will get which one? Closing stock as a balancing. இது வந்து நம்ம style of working, classroom style of working. This is also accepted as an answer. This is the closing stock. Pay attention. What is the value of the stock? How much was written off? 2,40,000, which was originally purchased for 8 lakhs. Now, the value எவ்வளோ? Gross profit adjust பண்ணணும். Sorry. This is 50 lakh 60,000. Pay attention. Pay attention. It is not over. There is a. What is the value of the stock? 8 lakhs minus 2 lakh 40. What was the cost of the stock? Cost of the damaged stock. 8 lakhs minus எவ்வளவு rate up பண்ணிட்டு already last yearல 2 lakh 40 எவ்வளவு இருக்குங்க? 5 lakh 60,000. It is sold for how much? 6 lakhs 40,000. This is profit from sale of damaged items. What is the profit from sale of damaged items? 80,000. So this is gross profit first on normal sales. On the normal sales, ரொம்ப simple. 22 crore 8 lakh 80,000 ல 6 lakhs 40,000 is damaged item sold. Profit margin is 1/4. Then on the damaged item sold, on the damaged items எவ்வளவு profit இருக்குங்க? 80,000 profit இருக்கு. அப்போ what is the total gross profit? Correct, you are correct. So this plus this, the tally பண்ணா you will get which one? Closing stock as a balancing figure. I repeat, what is the gross profit on the normal sales? Normally, எவ்வளவு gross profit? 1/3 on cost, 1/4 on what? Sales. 2 crore 80 lakh 80,000 இருக்கு இல்லையா? அதுல what is the sale of damaged items included? 6 lakhs 40. அப்போ balance salesக்கு 1/4 profit maintain பண்ணுவோம். What is the value of this damaged stock? 8 lakh minus 2 lakh 40. 8 lakh minus 2 lakh 40. In the 8 lakh, already 2 lakh 40,000 has been written off. What is the value of the damaged stock? What is the value of the damaged stock? 5 lakh 60,000. That is sold for how much? 6 lakhs 40. Now, what is the profit from sale of damaged items? 80,000. So total gross profit is 51 lakh 40. So tally this, you will get closing stock as a balancing. Take up this. So stock taking based either forward or reverse working question they can ask, or the மாதிரி prepare a trading account and find out which one closing stock model they can ask. Actually, இது வந்து உங்க புக்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா the statement style போட்டிருப்பாங்க. They would have solved like this. Opening stock. What is opening stock? Add purchases. Purchases. This one. Add direct expenses. Direct expense எவ்வளவுங்க? 28 lakhs. Less cost of goods sold. How to work out cost of goods sold? 2 crore 8 lakh 80,000 minus 51 lakh 40,000. What is the cost of goods sold? 2 crore 8 lakh 80,000 minus 51 lakh 40,000. This will give us the cost of goods sold. The balance will give us closing stock. The மாதிரி statement style போட்டிருப்போம். Anyhow, the answer is same. We do debit and credit format. They do it in statement format. ஏன் வரல?